Good morning. Here's the news at 10. First, the highlights. Abaronje residents applaud Lagos State government as reconstructed road boosts daily life and business. Federal government seeks South-South participation in national gender policy for agriculture. On the foreign scene, European Union Naval Force rescues 6 crew members from Liberian-flagged cargo ship after deadly attack. And in sports, Turkish Super League champions Galatasaray agrees to pay Nigerian international Victor Osimhen's release clause. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. Residents of Abaronje community in Igondo, Ikotun local council development area have commended the Lagos State government for the completion of the Abaronje road reconstruction project, describing it as a major relief and a catalyst for local economic growth. The 3.86-kilometer road, which connects the densely populated Abaronje area to Igondo via the Lasu Iba Road, had long been in a deplorable state, affecting transport, damaging vehicles, and slowing down business activities. With the recent facelift, the residents are now testifying to the relief it has brought to the area. Some of them who spoke with our reporter, Toi Badmos, stated that the road improvement has boosted customer traffic, reduced logistic challenges, and brought renewed energy to the area.
The road is far better than the way it was, and at least it's making business to progress. People can now come in from different areas easily and make do business with us.
Before we can get from our bus stop here, from the Koto bus stop to our destination at Abaronje Okerudu area, it might take us 2,000 because of bad road. But by God's grace, God has done it. So the road is now very, very well. We appreciate the work of somebody.
In a month, I would have visited the mechanic more than 10 times in a month, but now it's only once in a while because the road is good.
I think since they finished this road, that's been a big relief on all of this community. We really thank the government for the good work.
The newly reconstructed Abaronje dual carriageway is expected to address environmental challenges, especially traffic congestion and stormwater drainage. The Lagos State Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education has officially announced the publication of results for the entrance examination into model colleges and upgraded schools for the 2025-2026 academic session. According to the Permanent Secretary, Abisola Dukumu Adigbite, parents and prospective candidates can access the results at their various schools of choice. Dukumu Adigbite affirmed that the admission process will be transparent and merit-based, solely determined by the screening tests, with varying cut-off marks for each school. The Permanent Secretary cautioned parents, students, and guardians against falling prey to fraudsters. Meanwhile, the Lagos State government, through the State Examination Board, has announced the commencement of the second phase of the year 2025 entrance examination screening test to the state's 16 model colleges and upgraded junior secondary schools, excluding Vetland Junior Grammar School, Ifako-Ijaye. A statement signed by the Director, Lagos State Examinations Board, Orusholu Adebayo, said the second phase becomes imperative following public appeals received through the State's Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, and the screening test has been scheduled to hold on Saturday, 23rd August, at designated computer-based test centers across the state. Lagos State government has reiterated its commitment to ensure a reduction of waste ending up at the landfill sites with the adoption of new strategies such as waste-to-energy plants in the state. Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, made this known at the Lagos Investors Summit 2.0, saying the plant is an innovative project designed to convert waste to energy by addressing both efficient waste management and energy generation for Lagos State. Wahab, while praising the theme of the summit, scaling action, bold solutions for making a Lagos 21st century economy. Said the waste-to-energy plant is a project that would offer a crucial opportunity to increase generating capacity by leveraging municipal solid waste as a resource for energy generation. He explained that the state faces a significant waste management challenge, which is approximately 80% of landfill capacity nearing the end of its life, 63% formal waste collection coverage, and 67% of households resorting to illegal dumping. Wahab added that the project will also remove solid waste from densely populated areas, ensure clean disposal of waste, maintain landfills, carbon-conscious facility design, and also generate clean energy for up to 2 million Lagosians. Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ola Olukoyede, has sought the backing of the National Assembly to legislate against unexplained wealth. Olukoyede said Nigeria cannot win the anti-corruption war without the legal backing to hold public officers accountable for assets far beyond their legitimate earnings. He spoke at the National Conference on Public Accounts and Fiscal Governance organized by the Public Accounts Committees of the Senate and House of Representatives in Abuja. Olukoyede described fiscal rascality and mismanagement of public resources as a core driver of Nigeria's economic woes and security challenges. He recounted how investigations into public officers' acts of malfeasance were often stalled because the law still requires a predicate offense, a specific crime, such as theft or fraud, before assets could be seized or charges filed. Also, the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, said President Bola Tinubu is determined to put Nigeria on the right track of all-encompassing development, despite the antics of some politicians. Now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has called on stakeholders in the South-South geopolitical zone to participate actively in the revised national gender policy in agriculture in Nigeria. National consultant of the policy, Nkiruka Okonkwo, made the call in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, while fielding questions from newsmen during the South-South consultation in the revised national gender policy in agriculture for Nigeria and strategic plan of action 2025 to 2030. Okonkwo, who expressed satisfaction with the value chain in the agricultural sector of the state, noted that with the introduction of agri-tech, more young people would get into agriculture. She also noted that the insurance coverage would ensure that farmers in the flood-prone area are protected by ensuring that they can go to farm where there is insecurity. Earlier, in her welcome address, Director of Special Duties Department, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Kachala Damaturu, appreciated President Bola Tinubu for his commitment to agriculture development, especially in the areas that affect women in the country. And operatives of the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, Katsina State Command, have busted an interstate human trafficking syndicate and rescued 3 young women forced into prostitution. The agency also arrested 3 suspected members of the trafficking ring believed to specialize in the recruitment, harboring, and trafficking of young girls from various parts of the country to the northern region for sexual exploitation. NAPTIP's press officer, Vincent Adekoye, revealed that the suspects were apprehended in one of the prominent hotels in Katsina Township, where 3 victims were also rescued. According to the agency, the bust follows a recent directive from its Director General, Binta Bello, instructing operatives nationwide to intensify surveillance and intelligence gathering efforts to tackle increasing cases of interstate trafficking. The federal government has expressed concern over the recent decision by the United States to impose tighter visa restrictions on Nigerian citizens describing the move as disproportionate, calling for reconsideration in the spirit of mutual respect and cooperation. This comes just as the United Arab Emirates imposed tougher entry conditions for Nigerian travelers, banning transit visa applications entirely. According to new directives from Dubai Immigration, Nigerians aged 18 to 45 will no longer be eligible for tourist visas unless accompanied, while those aged 45 and above must provide a 6-month personal bank statement showing at least $10,000 monthly balance before they are granted visas. Spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kimiebi Ebienfa, said the government is closely examining the new directive and its potential implications. Ebienfa said the policy change would have a broad impact on Nigerians, affecting students seeking education in the United States, professionals involved in legitimate business, and families visiting loved ones. He said the government emphasized that the restriction could hamper cultural and educational exchanges that have long been a foundation of U.S.-Nigeria relations. Now to foreign news. 6 crew members have been rescued from a Liberian-flagged cargo ship in the Red Sea after a deadly attack claimed by Yemen's Houthi rebels. The European Union Naval Force confirmed the rescue operation following Wednesday's sinking of the Greek-owned vessel Eternity Sea. According to maritime officials, at least 4 sailors were killed and 15 others remain missing. The Houthis said the attack was launched on Monday using missiles and an unmanned boat. They claimed it was in support of Palestinians in Gaza and aimed at pressurizing Israel to halt its military operations. Houthi military spokesperson Yahya Saree alleged that the vessel was headed to Israel, saying that the group helped rescue some crew members, gave them medical care, and moved them to safety. The rebels released a video showing explosions on board and urging the crew to evacuate before the ship went down. Meanwhile, the U.S. mission in Yemen has accused the Houthis of kidnapping several survivors and is calling for their immediate and unconditional release. In our sport, Turkish Super League champions Galatasaray have now agreed to pay Victor Osimhen's €75 million release clause. The Yellow and Reds initially had 2 bids rejected by Serie A champions Napoli, with the release clause valid for teams outside of Italy until July 15. Osimhen spent the 2024-2025 season on loan with Galatasaray after failing to secure a move away from Napoli last summer. The 26-year-old netted 37 goals and 8 assists from 41 appearances across all competitions, helping the club win domestic double. According to reports, Osimhen will be paid €16 million per year for 4 years, an improvement on the €12 million he received for the loan spell at the Istanbul Giants last season. And that ends our news at 10. Just before we go, do not drive without a valid driver's license. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. You can listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration constructed watchtowers with alarm bells and perimeter fences in model colleges? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, try the highlights of the major stories. Residents of Abaranje community in Igondo, Ikoto local council development area have commended the Lagos State government for the completion of the Abaranje Road reconstruction project, describing it as a major relief and a catalyst for local economic growth. The federal government has called on stakeholders in the South-South geopolitical zone to participate actively in the revised national gender policy in agriculture in Nigeria. Also told you that 6 crew members have been rescued from a Liberian-flagged cargo ship in the Red Sea after a deadly attack claimed by Yemen's Houthi rebels. And in sport, Turkish Super League champions Galatasaray have now agreed to pay Victor Osimhen's €75 million release clause. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adebeshin. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.